Okay, Peter, you got this. You got this.
What are you wearing?
It's my suit. Hey everyone, I am almost done with my Spider-Man Homecoming homemade outfit. Most of the pieces are here except for the web shooters, which I will finish and share with you guys at some point. But for now, I'm just going to share with you how I made the bulk of the outfit because it's mostly done. And I'll show you all the different pieces and parts I used to make this. So in the planning phase of this project, I used reference images such as the ones from the Hot Toys and stills from the actual movie to start planning on how I would go about doing this. The first of many, many things that I ended up buying on eBay for this project were these welding goggles, which I got for around $7. Next, I went to Walmart and I got a black binder that ended up working perfectly for the shutters of the goggles. I needed some kind of red fabric for the mask, and it turns out I had an old airline blanket laying around from Delta that was thin and breathable, and I decided to use it as my mask. I didn't have any experience making masks, so I just traced my head, sort of, with the help of my mom, and I decided to sew that together and see if it would fit. The first mask I made ended up being a little bit too tight, and I cut the eye holes in the wrong place, so I had to make another one. So just using trial and error with the sewing machine and incrementally making it smaller so it would fit my head the right way, we made another mask and I cut the eye holes in the right place. Next I got some white mesh from a pair of swimming trunks that I had and cut those into a circle. Then I got some clear plastic from a remote control helicopter box and cut that into a circle. Then I put all the layers in the goggles, and this is what it ended up looking like. I wasn't happy with how the shutters of the goggles looked, so I decided to cut out some more shutters. I liked these smaller shutters a lot better, and I thought they were much more accurate to the movie. But I still had to hold them on with my fingers because I hadn't figured out a way to attach them to my mask yet. I have a whole video on how I made my goggles, but long story short, I looked at some reference images and some computer models that people had made online, and I shaped some Lego pieces to the right shape and I glued them to the rim and added some USB wires. So you can check out my other video if that's not in depth enough for you. Now that I had the mask and goggles pretty much done, the next step was to order a bunch of different articles of clothing that would work for this Spider-Man outfit. So it took me a while, but I ended up getting a red hoodie, a blue sweatshirt, fingerless gloves, some blue sweatpants, red socks, and some red water shoes. Once everything arrived, I put it all together and I cut the sleeves off of the red hoodie and I freehanded this spider looking at a lot of reference images to make sure I got it just right. And I still had to hold on my goggles, so the last step was to glue the goggles on with super glue. Once I had them glued on, my costume was pretty much done, and I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. All I have to do now is create the web shooters, and if you guys have any ideas on how to do that, I'd be happy to implement those, and if you would comment them below. And if you need anything else, you need any more help on how to find the certain products that I bought, I can definitely help you out if you need it. Just a couple things I forgot to mention. I just used a Sharpie on these fingerless gloves to get the web pattern, and I also had to cut the sweatpants a little bit past the knee because they were too big to fit inside the socks well. And I roll it up to a little bit past the knee, and then I cover it with the sock, and that's all that is. So that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching, and if I helped you, you can drop a like, and if I didn't, let me know, and I will try to figure it out for you and help you out as much as I can. And I'll probably be posting another video at some point with the web shooters if I end up finishing those, so be on the lookout for that. Thanks, guys. Bye.